Morning everybody, buenos dias, happy day 183 of the year. This is exactly the middle of 2026. It's the middle day of the year, and according to 365 Tao by Deng Ming Tao, our word for today is also middle. So have a think about that. We are directly in the center of this year. Think about if you set any intentions at the start of the year. Perhaps you had some New Year's resolutions. We're halfway through, and then look to the end of the year. 6 months has passed, and now we've got another 6 months to go. It's an interesting vantage point to be at when you're right smack bang in the middle, which we are today. So let's see what this little book of wisdom has to say for us on that subject. Grab your books, grab your journal and something to write with. Find that nice quiet and comfy place where you're not going to be disturbed for the next 15 minutes or so. Be here, now, and present. Now let's start reading together on day 183 of the year on the subject of middle. Those who attain the middle dominate the whole. Today is the 183rd day. It is exactly the middle day out of 365. Once you reach the center of anything, you can determine the whole in any way you please. In chess, those who gain the middle board are usually in the superior position. In a storm, those who reach the eye are safe. Think about that, the eye of the storm, right? All this chaos can be going on around, but if you're in the middle, in the eye, you're safe. In making decisions, those who cleave to the center are wise. So there are 182 days on either side of today. 182, 182, and we are right here. To make a year, there is no center day in an even-numbered period. It is the odd-numbered set that has a center. So think about that, 365, 183, 183, us here in the middle. It is the odd number that has a center. It is the odd number set that is dynamic. In all areas of life, it is good to establish goals and parameters. Define the scope of anything that you do. That way, you will know when you have reached the center, and perseverance will be easier. So have a think about that. Think about being in the middle of anything. We are literally in the middle of this year today. And as I said earlier, if you set any goals or intentions for this year, you're in the middle now. So this is an interesting vantage point to be. You can look at the past 6 months and see where you are now. You can also look ahead to the next 6 months and kind of plan out where you want to be at the end of the year. Knowing where you are in any of these parameters, and this, I really like this sentence, define the scope of anything that you do. So once you define the scope, you kind of know, here's where I start, here's where I want to go, and therefore anything in between, you can kind of understand where you're at. And that's why knowing where you're at when you're in the middle is a really, really interesting place to be. So have a think about that concept of being in the middle. Have a think about defining the scope of anything and having that perspective, knowing where you start, knowing where you want to go. And I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day on day 183 of the year, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Bye.